Welcome back, fellow milk drinkers, to yet another Monday Milk Review. My name is Jacob, and today we're going to be looking at Nippy's once again. This episode is going to be focusing on the Pina Colada flavour. Now, it is very important that I mention that this is one of the flavours that was sent to me by Nippy's, so I did not pay for this product. They can be found at IGA or can be bought wholesale from the Nippy's website, which you might want to do. There is a ridiculously sized sale on these right now. They're from $36 for a pack of 12 down to 10. Crazy sale. So they're basically giving them away. Why don't you check them out on the website if you're looking to score and try one of these yourself? But let's just crack straight into it. On the front, there is one of 4 different designs. You can collect them all if you're interested in that stuff, but for me, I think they look cool, but I don't really understand the collectability behind them. Let's open it straight up now. Now, it is a very soft bottle, so you have to be careful not to grip it too tightly in your hands or you will cause a spill. Opening it up, I've already got a whiff of that pineapple and coconut flavouring. It's very sweet. The pineapple is very prominent. The coconut is a little bit more muted, but you can definitely smell both just from the bottle. Let's pour it into the glass now. And as you can see, it's actually very light. It almost looks like just regular milk with the slightest tinge of yellow. I wouldn't say it's very coloured whatsoever. I can only just see in person that there's something a little bit off about its colour. Let's give it a smell from the glass. Yes, so that pineapple is definitely very apparent. Let's get straight into the taste test. Isn't that interesting? So for having such a prevalent presence of pineapple, the flavour itself isn't actually that overwhelming. It's quite subtle. Nippy's, being a long life milk company, has somehow perfected that long life milk that still has a rich and creamy texture to it. I'm not too sure how they do it. They've done it really well though. It's not the creamiest of drinks by any means. However, acknowledging that it is a long life milk really impresses me. The flavour is probably a little bit more subtle than I would prefer, but it is nice. It's not a flavour that I'm used to either. Pina Colada flavour for a flavoured milk is so wacky and out there. I didn't have any clue what I was in for with this one. Being such a light and refreshing flavour, this is definitely a welcoming drink into spring and onwards into summer. I'm actually really impressed by this drink. It's such a weird flavour that I'm not exposed to very often, especially not in the milk world. This is definitely the only time I've ever heard this done. It's actually quite an easy drink to finish. I don't think it's really something that my tastes prefer, but for what it is, it's actually pretty decent. Because it's not really to my tastes, my rating scale is a little bit biased and I can only give this about a 6 out of 10. However, if you like pina coladas, this might actually be really nice for you. So I would really highly recommend that you go check it out, especially to support a company doing something so strange in the Australian market. That about wraps it up for Pina Colada in this week's episode of the Monday Milk Review. Keep tuned because next week I'll hopefully be able to finally track down a violet crumble flavoured milk. I've gotten word that on Wednesday you should be seeing a larger release, so make sure you tune in by subscribing so you can see the violet crumble flavoured milk. If you enjoyed this week's episode, be sure to drop a like, and if you're feeling generous, why don't you also check out my Instagram page whilst you're at it. Thank you all very much once again for watching, and I'll see you next week in the Monday Milk Review. Bye bye!